One of the most important decisions that you will make about your investments is how you divide them up among the various choices that we discussed on our videos for chapters 7 through 10 of our book, Next Gen Dollars and Cents. Chapter 12 of our book tackles this question by discussing asset allocation in depth. Asset allocation is that process of dividing your investments among different asset classes like stocks, bonds, cash. So at the end of the day, as the old proverb goes, you don't have all your eggs in one basket. You don't have all of your investments in one type of investment. The strategy of asset allocation then helps to balance risk and reward by spreading out those investments across a range of different investment choices that ultimately perform differently depending upon what's happening in the market. Simply put, different things perform differently at different times, which is why you need to make sure that you have different things in your investment mix at all times. Certainly, asset allocation is a cornerstone of creating a well-balanced portfolio. That the goal of any asset allocation is to be able to withstand market fluctuations, volatility, and still achieve those long-term financial results. So that mix, if you will, is tailored for each individual based on their risk tolerance, their goals, what their time horizon is. And if we think of it this way, while stocks are sort of more suitable for investors that are seeking longer term growth and higher returns, bonds and cash then are better for those seeking income and more capital preservation. So investors at the end of the day are always wise to sort of combine these asset classes in various amounts in order to get sort of the best of both worlds, right? The gains, if you will, from potential stock growth while having the stability of bonds and cash to help mitigate volatility in the markets. That diversification then helps to manage risk and ultimately achieve over time consistent investment return. So that's, of course, the purpose of that asset allocation, and making sure that it's proper really helps to minimize the impact of those market declines while sort of capitalizing on that overall investment trend. Cash, of course, offers liquidity and safety. Bonds provide income and stability, while stocks offer growth potential, but can have the greatest amount of fluctuation. So distributing your investments across all of these asset classes really creates a well-rounded portfolio that helps to balance that risk and reward trade-off. So chapter 12 of our book, Next Gen Dollars and Cents, certainly has some great charts in it that ultimately don't lend themselves to full description on a video. But one of the charts that's in that chapter 12 of our book, Next Gen Dollars and Cents, really helps to show the historical performance of sort of different stock and bond combinations going back to 1929. So it really helps to kind of ultimately show how that asset allocation is really all about striking the right balance between maximizing long-term growth and limiting, as best as possible, the impact of those short-term declines that can occur in the market. When we think about allocation, of course, one thing that immediately springs to mind is your age, right? Age is probably one of the more significant factors in crafting that appropriate asset allocation, right? As you approach retirement, generally your asset allocation should shift away from sort of more volatile types of stocks into more stable bonds, cash, things like that. Chapter 12 of our book, Next Gen Dollars and Cents, has some pie charts that sort of give some general descriptions of how that asset allocation should change as you age. Certainly at Nelson Financial Planning, selecting that proper asset allocation for investors is vitally important. And we believe that a targeted and refined approach creates a lot more growth potential with less risk than sort of the haphazard scatter method that unfortunately is broadly favored by the financial services industry as a whole. So for more details and information on our unique approach to asset allocation, we encourage you to read Chapter 12 of our book, Next Gen Dollars and Cents. You can get your free copy of our book by texting free copy to 407-791-0070. That's 407-791-0070. My name is Joel Garris. I'm a certified financial planner and certified financial fiduciary at Nelson Financial Planning and author of Next Gen Dollars and Cents. Thanks for watching this video.